not recording? Oh, okay. It is now. Good. All right. It's time for explanations. Work culture is the name of unity. Okay. In this unit, the first grammar of the unit is passive voice in the present. You probably already know the passive voice. Probablemente ya conozcan el passive voice. If you have been studying English for a long time, ya se toparon antes con passive voice. Is important grammar. ¿Alguien se acuerda para qué sirve el passive voice? Does anybody remember? ¿Qué hace? ¿Por qué? Why? Jesus, yes?
Era cuando no se le ponía tanta atención al sujeto que hace la acción, sino al que lo recibe.
That's right. That's why it's passive. Yes, thank you. Okay, so, like Jesus said, the doer, o sea, el que hace, the doer of the action is not important. Why? Many times because it's obvious, muchas veces porque es obvio, or because we don't know them, no los conocemos, or because, well, we don't really care. No nos importa mencionarlo, okay? What's important is the action, yes? The subject that is receiving the action. El sujeto que está recibiendo la acción, yes? For example, they carve the sculptures out of ice, yes? Sería active voice. They es ellos, yes? Pero ¿quiénes son ellos? Like, we don't know, we don't actually know. So, the sculptures are carved out of ice sería la versión de passive voice, ¿ya? En este caso, it's not important who did it. No es importante quién lo hizo, sino que la acción fue hecha, yes? Then, if you really want to mention who did the action, you have to use the word by, okay? Si de verdad quieres mencionar quién lo hizo. For example, lunch is made by my mom every day, you know? By, si lo quiero mencionar. Pero muchas veces el punto de passive voice es que no necesito mencionarlo. Like, you don't really need to. Otra cosa that you have to remember es que passive voice is formal speech. Muchas veces en libros de medicina o libros de tecnología van a ver este tipo de lenguaje en inglés. ¿Por qué? Porque no va a decir el investigador va a decir, nosotros hicimos no. They normally say, se hizo tal cosa, and that's passive voice. Yes? Now, how do I make it? I need a subject. I'm going to use then is or are, auxiliary be, and then negative noun, and then past participle. Okay, what do I mean with this? ¿Qué quiero decir con esto? Si fuera una fórmula de mathematics, yes, sería subject, S, plus auxiliary be, plus verb in past participle. Teacher, what's the verb in past participle? Bueno, if you take a look at your book, si ves tu libro, tiene una lista de verbos al final. La tercera columna son los verbs in past participle, ¿ok? Y siempre tengo que usar verbs in past participle. Teacher, no me lo sé. Well, you have to learn them. Hay que aprenderlos, yes? Un reto que tiene el libro The Book 4 of Cambridge, es que casi todas las estructuras que van a aprender, el 90% of them, usan verbos y conjugaciones in past participle. O sea que si tú no le dedicas un poco de tiempo a aprenderte esos verbos, conjugaciones, a la hora de los exámenes muchas cosas van a estar equivocadas porque no las estás conjugando bien. Yes? So you have, si tú estás consciente de que todavía no te aprendes, sobre todo los verbos que son irregulares, you know, you have to take the time to do it. Tienes que tomarte el tiempo para hacer esto. De otra forma, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer a lot. All right? Usamos is o are porque esa es la versión de be in present, okay? And this is about the present. For example, for those who likes translation, kimbap is made with rice and vegetables. El kimbap es hecho con arroz y vegetales. It's eaten cold, es comido frío. It's not eaten hot, no es comido caliente. O no se come caliente. Yes? If you have any questions, remember you can interrupt me. All right? Then we're going to rewrite, or we're going to say these sentences in passive voice. Aaron opens the door. How can we make it? Aaron opens the door.
The door are opened by Aaron.
Okay, very good. Bueno, casi, casi. The door, you are right. The door se vuelve nuestro nuevo sujeto, pero no puedo usar are. I cannot use are porque door is one. Then?
Is.
Ajá. The door is opened by Aaron. Yes, if I want to mention Aaron. Number 2, the ballerinas wear pink shoes.
Pink shoes are worn by the ballerinas.
Almost. The structure is correct. Sí le pusiste bien el orden, pero ese no es el past participle de wear. What is the past participle of wear?
Worn.
Worn.
The pink shoes are worn
Wore, no.
by the
Worn. Worn. Yes. Aquí es lo que por eso les enfatizo que es muy importante que nos aprendamos los verbs in past participle. Muchos ya tenemos los simple past. Pues, ¿qué onda con los de past participle? Yes. Pink shoes are worn by the ballerinas. Yes. You do not do the homework.
The homework is done.
Isn't.
Isn't done.
The homework isn't done.
Yes, homework isn't done. Perfect. All right. Teacher, pero ahí no está B, no, yo sé que no está. Yo sé que no está. Pero así, en passive voice no vamos a usar nada de auxiliar do not or do you. Ok, es puro is, are. Okay, then we have questions. Yes. When we want to ask a question, we use the question word like how, and then is, are, then subject and verb in past participle. How is kimbap made? ¿Cómo se hace el kimbap? Yes? By who? We don't care. How is kimbap made? ¿Cómo se hace? How is kimbap made? Okay. Let's see if you got it. Use the words given to form questions in passive voice. Where the written test is. What is the correct question? ¿Cómo lo ordenas?
Where's the test written?
Where is the test written? Where's the test written? Yeah, that works. I was thinking in another structure, but this one works too. Okay. California grapes are wide ingrown.
Why California grapes are in row?
Good try, but no.
Why in California grapes are ground?
No, that's not correct. And that's not correct either. Okay, you're correct that you start with why. Yes? Okay, good. You are correct that the next word is are. Yes? Why are? What are we talking about?
Why are grapes in
Okay, what are grapes? Excellent, excellent. Why are grapes? And then remember,
California?
and then remember that the verb comes next. What is
Grown in California.
exactly? So, why are grapes grown in California? Yes? Check the structures. Why are grapes grown in California? Yes? And finally, books were sold are?
Where are books sold?
That's correct. Thank you. Awesome. All right. So, if I know this is not my cup of tea, o sea, no es lo que yo soy más fuerte, entonces I have to practice. And there are a lot of exercises on the internet. Yes, it's a matter of me doing it. And then I have the yes or no questions that do not use question words, solo usan el auxiliary be, yes, and then subject and verb in past participle. Is it hot or cold? Okay, and in this practice, we're going to identify if these questions are made or were made in passive or active voice. So number one, are US dollars accepted at Dubai Airport? Is that active or passive voice? Teacher, what is active voice? Active voice es lo normal, o sea, la forma normal de hacerla, la forma normal de hablar. So, are US dollars accepted at Dubai Airport? Passive voice or active voice?
Passive voice?
It is passive voice, yes. Why, teacher? Because there's a verb in past participle there, and there is an auxiliary be there. Yes? Are you a doctor? Passive or active?
Active?
It is active voice.
Active.
Yes, yes, yes. There are no verbs here. Ni siquiera hay verbos aquí, más que be. Are you a doctor? Is she your friend? Passive voice or active voice?
Active voice.
Yes. Excellent. And four, is coffee served here? Active voice or passive voice?
Passive voice.
Passive.
Passive voice.
Passive voice.
Excellent. And are the cookies ready? Active voice or passive voice?
Active voice.
Yes, active voice. There are no verbs in past participle in this sentence. Excellent job. Do we have any questions? Again, you have to be very honest with yourselves. And if you know that you need to study the verbs in past participle, especially the irregular verbs, you do that. You do what it takes. You want to pass English. You want to become a doctor or an engineer. You have to do what it takes. Yes, an English class is part of what it takes. Yes, hay que hacer lo que se necesita. All right, let's see. I'm going to